Hey guys, Pokémon TCG back again with another video. Today we will be looking at the Gym Leader Challenge format. This is a format made by Andrew Mahone of Tricky Gym, and it is a very fun format. It is a singleton, non-rule box, monotype format, and you're thinking, what does that mean? Well, I'll show you right now. So singleton, this is present in other card games. You can only have one of each card. Now you see I have one Blacephalon, I have one Cosmog, I have one of everything, except basic energy. I can only have one Horror Psychic Energy, and even one of each supporter. So you run around, so if you want to have multiple Sonya, you can't do that. You're going to need to do different options. This is fun because you can use stuff throughout the years. You can have things like Colress, shuffle draw number of the bench, Cynthia shuffle draw 6. You got Marnie shuffle draw 5, and shuffle draw for prize cards. Research discard draw 7. Like, there's a lot of draw supporters throughout the years, which is what makes this format fun. And as you can probably tell, you can use any cards from Black and White onwards, which is the expanded format. But you can also use cards that are banned and expanded. Like, for instance, you can have Reset Stamp, you can have Forest of Giant Plants, anything goes. As long as it's not a Pokemon with a rule box, which brings us into rule number 2. What is a rule box, you may ask? A rule box is any Pokemon that has a specific thing on the bottom, like H/V. The V rule, when your Pokemon V is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. This is a rule box. And then things like Prism Stars, those count as a rule box, because they have the Prism Star rule. You can't have more than one Prism Star in your deck. And Prism Stars are also banned for just being insanely strong. They're supposed to be balanced by only having one of them in your deck, and of course in a singleton format, that kind of becomes a problem. And then also ancient traits are banned, just for balance of the game. There's a few ancient traits that are broken. So, yep, like Entei with Omega Double. This Pokemon have 2 Pokemon tools attached to it. I don't think that's an Omega, I think that's a Theta or something like that. But this ancient trait is banned. Just any Pokemon with ancient trait. Like Swampert that has Alpha Growth, which means you can't use it. Now, on to rule number 3, monotype. You can only have one type in your deck. I chose Psychic for my first deck. And as you can see, we don't even have like normal types. Or colorless. So, let's say I want to run Espeon in this deck. I can have Espeon, but I cannot have Eevee. And I know what you're thinking, that makes Espeon unplayable, which it basically is. But there's funny ways to get it out, like with Dream Ball. But that is super inconsistent, and you should really never do that unless if you know what you're doing. So that's basically the entire format, explained in a couple minutes. If you want to see a couple games, then I have a couple coming up right now. Let's get into this first match. So I am running my Psychic deck in the Gym Leader Challenge. And just a quick refresher from the beginning of this video, the Gym Leader Challenge format, you can only use one of each card, one type of Pokemon, and no rule boxes, which means no Vs or Vmaxes. So I started with the NK, which it's not a bad start. I'm thinking that I'm going to grab out the Mew from Celebrations. Let me check. Do I have Golurk in the deck? I do have Golurk, and I have a Floatstone. So actually, I'll go for Golurk. I'll attach the Floatstone to it, and then I'll pass. So something very important in this format is you want to make sure to hold on to your Stadium as long as possible, because you're obviously only allowed one copy of each card. That includes trainer cards. So that's his only level ball in the deck. That was my only Fog Crystal. Only Mara level 2. But he's going for the B march. Well, he's not going for it. Because he's not able to evolve that. So, honestly, I'm thinking I'm going to play... No, first, I'm going to Birdkeeper and see what I get. And I did not get what I was wanting. Okay. Perfectly fine. And I'm just going to Nest Ball, grab out... Let's go Mew, retreat into the Mew, do Mysterious Tail. And Quick Ball is amazing here. And I was going to Quick Ball to Calm in order to get a Golurk. But we have Pokemon Breeders Nurturing, which I think is one of the best cards of the format. I haven't seen many other people run it, but it's pretty solid. I'm not even going to Quick Ball, I think. I attach Recycle Energy, and then I pass. So Dimension Valley from X and Y. Insane stadium for Psychic types. Your attacks cost 1 colorless less, so, like... Oh, yeah, I got the Marnie, okay. So, return, I cannot use that. Because that takes a Psychic energy instead of a colorless. But stuff like Psyshot, I can use for 1 single energy. Which is very good in this format. Because obviously I'm playing a tighter energy list than normal. He goes for the Trico. And he can't get the attack off because he doesn't have a big enough bench. Now, I have Gardevoir, but I do not want Gardevoir, actually. He Martied, so it would be best for me to shuffle my hand before I Mysterious Tail. Or shuffle my deck. Culver's would only grab out 5, so I would rather end here to get 6. And since the deck was shuffled, you know what? I first attached to Golett, and then I N in order to get a bigger hand. And we get the Nurturing. That's perfect. We do not have anything at the discard. Hopefully I can... Oh, I actually got Golett here. That's very nice. And I can Level Ball in order to get Malamar. And we got the core of the deck all set up. Now, if I get the Stadium, I can attack for 2 energy and do 150 damage, which is crazy. This is a massive hand act. Oh, massive amount of items. I'm going to grab out... Honestly, I'm going to grab out Ultra Ball to discard even more cards. That's because Malamar can help build up. And on the bench, I'm going to play down Cosmog. Attached to Golurk, and now we can attack next turn. He has the Muscle Band attached, which gives him an extra 20 damage, so he does 140 damage with Vespiquen for 1 energy. But since we have the Float Stone attached, which is a tool, we do 150. So he can't one-shot our Golurk, but we can one-shot his Vespiquen. Alright, for anybody wondering at home, who is this? I found them in the Tricky Gym Discord server, which, this format was made by Tricky Gym. Very fun format. Would check it out. Join that Discord server. Highly recommended. But I was looking for a game, and, for anybody asks, I made sure it was okay with them if I could record. So he's going the Fomantis. The Sewaddle. So I don't think he's playing Sceptile because the Grovyle is really good for just searching. Oh, the Shiinotic is also very nice. The Shiinotic and the Grovyle, you can just search for 2 grass types. That only does 30. I'm going to Psychic Recharge onto Cosmog, actually. Now Air Balloon, I'll hold on to this for next turn. And I'll Reinforce Punch, do 150 damage for only 3 energy. Which is really good. Got a Psychic off the prizes, that's nice, and we're out of Psychic in the discard. But honestly, we're going pretty good right now. He's going for a grass type. I think he's going to grab out Flapple. Oh, Lurantis. I like the Lurantis in his deck, actually. Can I see it? Yeah, just do 20 more damage. That's pretty good in this format because a lot of stuff kind of lacks in damage. So he's going to Apple Drop. I think he's going to put on the Cosmog to try to knock it out. That's exactly what he does. Okay. Shuffles that back in. And he's playing the Jumpluff from, is the Jumpluff from Battle Styles or, well, whatever the Jumpluff is from, he's definitely playing it. Because that is a beast in that format. Attack twice, 1 energy, 60 damage twice. So that does 120, that's really good. But stuff like Lurantis, that buffs it twice, so it's doing 80 twice. Muscle Band makes 100, and all of a sudden you got 1 energy for 100 damage attacking twice, and that can take multiple prizes. I wonder what he's gonna Raihan for. I'm thinking he's looking for something specific, but he didn't quite get it. So he hasn't been having to do a backup. Turffield Stadium. Honestly, I think he has too much searching in the deck. At least for this point in the game. And honestly, gonna do this. Still got everything importantly. We still got Guzma. Prized to boss's orders, but that's fine. And honestly, I'm gonna do this. Evolves to Cosmoem right now just to give it a bit more HP. I'm gonna counter Stadium with Old Cemetery. And yeah, I'll just Reinforce Punch. He has no energy in play. So I'm just kind of steamrolling with this. Got the Professor Letter really good because I'm starting to run out of energy. Professor Letter was such a busted card when it was legal. Just search for any 2 basic energy, put them in your hand. Water decks constantly run Capacious Bucket, and this is just Capacious Bucket for every type. What does this Swadloon have? Oh, it takes 30 less. Okay, get in there. And if he has the Grass Energy this turn, he's able to do 120 damage knocking out my Golurk. But will it be enough? That's the question. He plays the Lysander's Trump card. But that's pretty good for me because I get my Fog and Crystal Bird Keeper Pokegear, and I got a lot of cards back from this. So honestly, I'm not sweating too much from that. Quick Balls away a C-Dot for the Combi again. Grabs at the Levani. What does this do? That is a crazy ability. Because you're doing 20 more, and you're taking 40 less. I don't think he has the Grass Energy. He's going to have to pass here. Yeah. We get the Marnie, but I'm just going to grab a 1 energy. Don't need much. And I do that because if I grab out 2, then I put 1 energy on the bottom. And we get the, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, we have the Versus Seeker, so we can grab back the, Pokemon breeding thing. But we can't. So I'm gonna do this, just grab out the Ralts. Reprised Ralts. Well, that's just how it goes in this format. I'm hoping that I can pop off with this Woobat, actually. Swoobat is such an underrated attacker. And next turn, we could just get Marty back anyways. Honestly, I'm gonna say it, no, that's a horrible play. I was thinking that we could swap into, the Cosmoem to tank a hit, save the Golurk. But we're just gonna have to let the Golurk die here, which is less than ideal. I think he has the Skiploom. Yep. He has the Vespiquen. Now, is he going to grab out an energy? Oh. I don't think he has the energy. Interesting that he did that. I'm not sure if I agree with that. He has the Teammates. Now, Teammates is really strong in this format. Just search for any 2 cards after Pokemon gets knocked out. I'm not running one because I don't really have room in my deck. But that's okay. And I'm actually gonna... I know what my next play is gonna be. I'm gonna pop off with Swoobat. Am I? No, I'll just do the Lunala. So as you can tell from the timer of the game, these are going a bit longer than normal, but it's fun. Super Rod is a pretty nice card, but I say I would prefer running Ordinary Rod. You know, Super Rod is nice if you want to get 3 Pokemon back, but just run Rescue Stretcher then. He does the Commanding Queen, does 140 damage for 1 energy. But it's perfectly fine. Because we have Malamar. Attach an energy to Woobat. And check this out. This is going to be a really cool play. Evolve into Swoobat. Versus Seeker the Marnie back, honestly. And I'm gonna Marnie. This is... Oh, we were so close. And I would rather burn a... I'm gonna have to burn one of these cards to get down to a 4-card hand. I'll burn Articuno. Single Warfare. Oh yeah, he has the Levani. Oh, I thought that that was game right there. Like, I thought that I would have easily taken a KO, but that's 40 less damage. That attack is stacked. But the good thing is, like for him, with all his Pokemon searching, with the Grovyle, with the Turf Field, he's able to get that Flapple every single turn if he wants. Just constantly popping 20 damage, 20 damage. And it's actually a way to avoid decking out. He has a pretty... He has a lot of full arts, and that's shocking, because it's pretty hard getting them. That's crazy. We top decked the Lunala. Let's go. Just Field Blower away the Turf Field. We don't want him searching any more Pokemon. And I'm just going to end him to 3. Get his hand down. I'm going to Mysterious Treasure away the Ultra Ball. And honestly, let's grab up a Blacephalon, excuse me. That does 30 to a bench, but that reduces 40. Either way, Psychic Shot is the way to go. Honestly, I'm gonna start attacking this Levani. It's only gonna do 10. Oh yeah, it does 0. I keep on getting them mixed up. He has the kill here, which is extremely annoying. Yeah, he takes a prizer, so we can't do this. He Raihan's to the... Oh. Does he have the scroll? If he grabs out the scroll... Oh, wait, he just muscle bands. He does... Right now, he's doing 100. That's amazing. I'm shocked that he got that off. I don't know what to do. We can't have Malamar die, otherwise I got nothing. We're gonna have to tank with Articuno. That is lethal. He's attached to the Blacephalon. We're gonna have to do this garbage play. Just to get some damage out with Blacephalon. Yeah, I'm not winning this. That jump pluff is just crazy. I only have one thing I can do, but... Yeah, I'm not winning this. No, I'm not winning. That was... He played that very well on his part. Okay. In this game, I start... Honestly, you know what? I think the way I beat his deck is I do Gorgeist spread. So I'm going to start Inkay, and don't bench the Pumpkaboo. Yeah, I feel good about this. Okay. He plays Nestball. He has to have a netball too, because a netball is grass and water, right? I don't know. But he attaches the Rapid Strike again, so he has to be playing that. He has to be playing that. The tool. I'm honestly gonna hold the hand here. Because we have the Malamar and we have the Gorgeist next turn. And I'm thinking we kill him. By just getting like 20 damage everywhere, another 20. And then we Lunala to double it, and then we take like 3 prizes in one turn. I think that's going to be the play of this game. Oh, is he playing Dream Ball? I think he's playing Dream Ball, which is why he did that. I know somebody else in GLC who loves playing Dream Ball. What's his card name? Peonia? Yep, Dream Ball Peonia. And then he puts the Dream Ball and Aegislash in there. That way he could just whip out the Aegislash instantly off a prize. And just take less damage the entire game without needing to run Hanage. So I'm assuming that probably Hanage is garbage. So we're going to have a huge turn here. We're going to Evil Wincense, get out the Gorgeist. Culverts will give us 4, so we Cynthia. We get the air balloon. We get the letter. And honestly, I'm going to treasure away an energy. I'm going to grab out. We have the Gardevoir line. We got the Swoobat. You don't have Cosmog in the deck? That changes things a bit, but honestly, this strat seems like it could pop off like crazy with the Blacephalon. Trade in a Gorgeist, attach another one to Blacephalon. And then we got that instantly for next turn. Eerie Voice, 20 damage on everything. Just 20 damage flat on the board. That's crazy. Even Bird Keeper, that's not going to stop the power of Gorgeist. I'm thinking that Psychic Spread is one of the strongest decks of the format. I mean, I've only been playing, I've only been looking at this for, a few days and playing for 3. So, I don't really have a good opinion on the format. But Psychic Spread is seeming crazy. He's gonna attach, and I don't think he's gonna do anything, actually. This Sewaddle, I need to remember, take care of Sewaddle instantly. Forest of Giant Plants. If he gets out the Levani, okay, he doesn't. I'm going to counter his Stadium with Viridian. I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to Sonia. Do I have any... No. Okay. You know what? I have Calm. So I'm going to grab out the energy. Level Ball for just something. Calm away the Woobat. Give me the Articuno. We got that down here. We got another 20 damage across the board. This game is going way better than the last one. I think he's going to take the prize lead soon. But I just have so much out right now. Yeah, he's gonna shuffle draw 6. Cynthia's one of the strongest cards of the format. But I'm at a 0-card hand, but that wasn't too bad because he could play Marnie, he could play N. He had so many other supporters he could play that would give me cards back. But not Cynthia was a good play. Honestly, I don't even care that that I don't have Cosmog. Because I'm gonna get Cosmog next turn. I think it's gonna float stone to jump left and then bonk me twice. Take the knockout, then against that I would lead Malamar. Malamar into the Articuno retreat. Yeah. Well, we got the damage everywhere. Yep. That's only 4. Ooh, Clara's really good right now. Do both. Get the boys back. Get the boys in here. All the homies. No, I would not discard. Recharge on Pumpkaboo. Attach to Articuno, retreat. And I just side laser. So we are doing so much better this game. We have 120 damage out. We're fully set up. And this deck only gets stronger when he takes prizes. He gets down to 3. I whip out the Blacephalon, put 12 damage. That one-shots that, kills that. Blacephalon is super strong. So what are they going to do now? I'm going for Raihan. Oh, they got the Vespa Queen off. Okay. I see that. I think they're going to pop off the Vespa Queen now. But you know what? I'm hoping that they knock out Articuno. If they knock out Articuno, I send in Pumpkaboo, get another 20 damage everywhere, and then I destroy them with Blacephalon. Because if you're him right now, you're thinking, how do I get around that Blacephalon? And he doesn't have 4 boss in the deck. He doesn't have 4 Guzma. He has 1 of each. And I'm not sure if he even plays it. So honestly, I have such an advantage right now. Evolve to Gorgeist, and we get an amazing N off right now. Absolutely phenomenal. We get the 5 prizes. And honestly, I don't even bench this Mew. We don't need Mew. I'm going to Pokeball away the Mew and the energy. We still don't have Golett, but we have Ralts. Build up the Ralts, retreat into Gorgeist. And just Eerie Voice. We have so much damage everywhere. We're going to take like 3 prizes next turn. Because he has to knock out the Gorgeist. I don't see any other way around it. Unless he top decks boss, but I haven't seen him play a boss yet. I haven't seen him play Guzma, but I guarantee he has one in the deck. So if I'm him, I would be digging for Guzma. Gets rid of the stadium nav. Which means... for grass energy, he's going to shift tree. He's going to grab out 3 cards from discarding the energy. Seems very strong. He gets out the Turffield Stadium. That's less than desirable, but honestly, I don't care. It's perfectly fine. Learn to sunny day. That's not even going to stop this. I can knock out like 3 things next turn. It's not even just 3 pieces of junk. I can knock out 3 good mons. He grabs out the Flapple. Oh, Guzma and Hala. Just gonna grab out a Tool Special Energy and a Stadium. He plays double colorless, but oh, he's the shift attack. Interesting. Would it be worth knocking? No. That's such a dumb idea. Ignore that I even started that sentence. No, we just pop up with Blacephalon now. Let me do this. Attached to the Ralts. Do I have a good stadium? Yeah. Going to grab out N. Pop down the Dimension Valley so he stops drawing. Play the N. Get him down to 3 cards. Now, this is really good if we get a Cosmog off of this. 1, 2. That will take 6. But we saw that this thing is crazy. Yep, that will knock him out, and then we still have 4 damage left. Yeah, look at this. We take 3 prizes. We get the Marnie, the Golett, and the Horror Energy. You know what? Not bad, not bad. So right now, he's scrambling. He's needing to get off a pretty big attack this turn. What is that? Capture Energy. He grabs out the Buzzwole. He's needing to pop off with this Buzzwole next turn. Sends in the Shift Tree. This does 140. Oh yeah, 160. He has Lurantis. Honestly, if we top deck Rare Candy, we don't. We got Woobat, and I'm gonna hold on to that. Clovis will give us 6. Marnie gives us 5. So I'm gonna attach Toralts, and I think we can dig for the Rare Candy. I think that we can dig for it. Ooh, we get the Gardevoir, but we don't get the Rare Candy. Unlucky. We attach to Golett. And it's kind of too late to get off another Gorgeist play. Blacephalon really fell off. We can Articuno for the victory. Yeah, we can Articuno. This is super bad that we didn't get that. If this Ralts lives, we have Bird Keeper next turn. Ooh, he gets the heads. Okay. Nice play. Honestly, our win condition? I can still win this. That's the crazy thing. Attach. U-turn board. Psychic Recharge onto the boy. And I absolutely need to grab out, what's it called? Golurk. Golurk is not in the discard. I'm just gonna Nest Ball. Let's get out the Woobat. I think we can pop off a late game with Woobat, and I'm gonna research. We don't get the Golurk. I think we could get Woobat. Yeah, we can absolutely get Woobat here. I messed up. I messed up so bad. I thought I could evolve this Swoobat. Okay, yep, there's the Netball. Netball is such a broken card. He's just gonna take the easy knockout. He's gonna retreat and investment queen, bonk me for 120, knock out the Woobat, and he wins. Okay, well, if you like those matches, then be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to be uploading a lot more Gym Leader Challenge videos. These are super fun to play. And honestly, such a great change of pace. So have a good day, like, comment, subscribe for more, and goodbye.